Hello, this is Tech Time, and today I'm going to talk to you to give you a brief, my opinion, my biased review of Walt Disney World, which I went to for a day vacation with my family. I went with my parents and my siblings to Disney World just recently, and I have to say it was a very enjoyable experience. I I went on several different rides like the teacups and the It's a Small World and the Log Flume and the Space Mountain and a few others that I can't remember the names quite clearly. And they were all quite enjoyable. They were surprisingly also very good with the providing compensation for disabled people. Like my brother, he has a bit of a tough time walking long distances because of a certain medical condition he has. And when they saw that he was in the wheelchair, they were like, "Oh, come on, let's come on, bring you to the fast lane line, and then you can put your wheelchair over here if you can just walk out into the fog flume, for example." And and there and it was a very even though it was blisteringly hot, like we needed water often, especially since where we live, it's certainly not as hot as Florida is. The water was free, which is something that surprised me. I mean, I know it's a legal thing, but I was very surprised the fact that the free water actually did taste good, not dirty. And it was actually a very pleasant environment. There was actually a lot of fans while you were in the queue waiting for the rides, and they were blowing, and sometimes they were even misting water. So while they could splash right over you, or well, mist right over you. um, let's see. There was also, I believe, near the Magic Kingdom Castle, Cinderella's Castle, there was like a few like lip syncing skits with the costumed characters and the people dressed up as characters, and they were very cute, very sweet. Even though we were in the boiling heat, we very much enjoyed watching, listening, going, "Oh, that's so cute," or and uh, and it was a very nice experience. The food was very good, and it was a lot more plentiful than I was expecting for the prices that they were. And I have to say they have for and there is a large variety of attractions that were in the Magic Kingdom, which was the park we went to, and the fact that it was very like there was a little different strokes for different folks, but there was a lot of variety. Something for the little kids, something for the older folks, something for the middle, and some for the people in the middle. It was very nice. Now the gifts, they were actually quite sweet. Now here one moment. Now I, with my own money, bought this because I was like, "Oh, I'll never be here again," and I found it very cute. It was $30 though, so it was quite pricey. Well, you don't need to buy the merch if you don't want to. And oh, I forgot to mention the food is a bit pricey. There's this Bayou lemonade, which is a lavender cup of lemonade with a little bit of lavender syrup. That was very delicious. But still, $7, I believe, for the cup. Water is still free, by the way. So if you're just like, "Oh, I need a bunch of water," you can just bring in like a flask or like a cup, and then you can just say, "Hey, could I get some cups?" They're small cups, about yay big. I don't know the approximate amount, but about that big, with ice water, and the ice water didn't taste terrible. Let's see what else. it was a lot of the places that were themed after movies. They were lovely, and there was some older movies that they referenced, like Swiss Family Robinsons, that I was surprised seeing, because in my head I was like, oh, there's this from this one movie or this from this other movie. I do have a complaint, though, just a singular complaint. If I had to do anything that was out, if I had to complain about anything that's actually inside the scope of the Disney's abilities, I would have preferred if there was a DVD or Blu-ray store that where you could actually purchase their films instead of only being able to subscribe to watch their films. Their films are very nice. I want to own them though, because in the future I want to be able to show my kids, my possible kids or family, that the movies in the future, instead of having to subscribe whenever I have to watch a movie. All in all, it was a very enjoyable experience, and even though it's a bit more costly than other parks in the area, I would think the money is worth it. The extra money is worth to pay for it. Thank you for watching. This has been Tech Time, and have a good one, good day or night. I wish you well. Thank you.